So, coaching for a family who's experiencing crisis looks different than it might for a family who has a little bit more stability. And part of that is just the mechanics of your brain. When you're in a crisis, you can't think through all of the steps that will get you out of the crisis. And so you're very much in reactive mode. And so trying to get people to plan and do goal setting that's long term is not very effective when they're in that space. That is often where they also might need a little bit more direction on, what is out there. Here are some things that might be helpful for you, instead of putting it all on them. Because when you're in crisis and people are asking you all of those questions, it can stress you out even further. And so really kind of stepping back and seeing, what is the smallest thing, like what do you want to be different in 2 days, and really kind of scaling back the time frame that you're working on, is helpful versus someone more stable. You might be able to plan a month out, several weeks out. In a crisis, it might be today. What can you do today that will get you to a better place? And then you can help to offer some resources from there.
Typical appointments are normally about an hour with a family, and we try to have kind of like, here's what we want to work on from one visit to the next. So we do goal setting with families, and we typically will check in on the goals that we've set with the family. How is that going? Were you able to accomplish things? Do we need to revise the goal or change the goal? But it's also just whatever's happening that day too. So you may walk in and maybe something is happening. My child, is not feeling well, or my child's having trouble at school, things that maybe you didn't plan on talking about that day, but you're still going to help the family work through those situations.